Well, the first thing is to take responsibility. Just the way that the question was phrased is, how do I attract them? As though they're attracted to you and you're not choosing them. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to recognize you are responsible for yourself, your destiny, your choices. You have to be healthy to attract healthy men. So there's something about a woman that is drawn to those types of men in order for her to continue to get into a relationship with them. And here are some self-sabotaging patterns. And it really is kind of a self-sabotaging. If you're saying you really, really want relationship, you want a good, committed relationship, a healthy guy, and yet you continue to do that, what's going on? Low self-esteem. You don't really believe in your heart and your soul that you deserve anything better. A fear of intimacy. You don't want to be vulnerable. And there are women that struggle with intimacy too. I mean, it's very difficult to trust someone, to risk. So they'll pick men who are not willing to make a commitment, who won't go deep into a relationship so that they don't have to really risk being intimate. Maybe they'll pick somebody who is going to abandon them and reject them because they have a fear of abandonment, a fear of rejection, and so it's kind of like a self-fulfillment prophecy. Fear of being alone. Anyone will do, so I'll take the first guy that will come along, again, as a result of low self-esteem, low self-respect. And then a fear of commitment. We're talking about men being afraid of commitment, but there are some women who don't want a commitment because they've been burned in relationship or because they don't want to give up their independence, their success, their financial, independence. So that could also be the case. But there are also women who have a tendency to pick needy men because they caretake and fix, and they feel more needed and secure when the guy needs them. If he's a basket case and she's taking care of him, is he really going to leave her? Cheaters, because you have a past history. Maybe their father was a cheater or they had a past relationship where they were cheated on, have a tendency to do that, to attract jerks because of the low self-respect level. Or just the addicts and dysfunctional thing. I mean, people will have often heard it said that you kind of pick somebody with whom you work out the same battles that you had as a child with your parents, the things that weren't done for you, the needs that weren't met, and then you kind of pick adults in your life so you can refight these battles and finally win. So sometimes we have a tendency to recreate that childhood drama, and that in itself can be a self-sabotaging pattern.